right, guys, it has been a very, very long time since I've made any updates, but I'm about to go into my 31-week ultrasound. There's the baby bump. Do you see it? Whoop. Yes, I've grown a lot since the last update, but so I'm going in for a 31-week ultrasound. I'm having a consultation. Bryson, my last baby, was born, well, he wasn't born breeched. He flipped. I am certain that he flipped during the labor process, but that maybe didn't happen. They just maybe thought he has a big butt, so maybe they thought his butt was his head. I don't know what happened. But regardless, when I was, after like 22 hours of labor, I was checked and he was flipped. It was a butt. So I had to have an emergency C-section. So now I don't want to have a C-section. I would love to have a VBAC, a vaginal birth. And so I am doing a consultation today to see if that is an option. And hopefully this guy is head down. And hopefully I am a good candidate. So the great thing about this is I have an ultrasound and I get to see baby boy. And I haven't seen him since, I think, 18 weeks. So it's been about 12 weeks since I've seen him. I'm sure he's grown quite a bit. I'm excited to see how big he's grown. And yep. All right, so I am waiting right now to go back for my ultrasound. But I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. Like, as you can see, Bryce is not here. I'm here alone. And this is just part of being pregnant during this coronavirus ordeal. I have not, this entire pregnancy, I've been pregnant during this whole time. And I haven't been able to have Bryce here. So it's kind of sad. But I'm hoping they'll let me record it, because he actually is doing a class right now, so he wouldn't be able to FaceTime either. So I'm hoping they'll let me record it so that I can share it with him. And I'm just hoping for the best. I'm hoping that when I deliver him at the end of September, that Bryce will be able to be there and I don't have to wear this mask, which I'm going to ask those questions today. But I just feel like things change week by week just based on what's going on.
Right now I'm measuring the femur bone. The baby has little legs going up above that head right now. Little stinker. You got a transfer. See the 4 chambers of the heart.
Is he asleep? It doesn't seem like he's moving, is he?
He's doing little movements in there.
So do I not feel him as much because there's not as much space in there, or what's?
Continue the position of the placenta.
Oh, I just felt that.
Like that.
I just felt a kick, so. So his head's up here then. Oh, stinker. Okay, so I just had the ultrasound, and this little guy is so stubborn, but he's breeched right now. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up because I'm only 31 weeks. but they were trying to get a 3D, and he had his like foot in his way. But what you can see is that he really has chubby cheeks. Look at those cheeks. Oh my gosh. Of course, this is mom, who is super proud of baby. And I see that, and obviously that picture probably won't mean anything to you, but oops, that's super close. Anyway, I'm gonna meet with my doctor right now, and hopefully they can tell me how to turn him or what they think is the best plan. I'm still holding on to hope of a natural vaginal birth, but obviously plans are just a plan. That's what I've learned with Bryson's birth. It's just a plan, and you have to be flexible, and babies are going to come out the way they're going to come out, and that's fine. So anyway, we'll see what the... Alright guys, so I just got out of the appointment, and I'm still feeling hopeful. So he's breeched, and that's how his brother was, but his brother, I was told the entire time he was head down and in position. And so I don't know, because actually I didn't have an ultrasound to confirm that. They just felt and said that he was head down. But anyway, so this one, it was an ultrasound, and it confirmed that he's breeched. I met with my doctor, and they are still confident. He's still confident that he can flip. I mean, I'm 31 weeks, so they're confident that he can flip and we can have a vaginal birth. But he said that they're going to do another ultrasound around 37 weeks to kind of see the positioning, and then from there possibly start talking about the C-section again. Which I know, guys, I know with babies it's good to have a plan, but then you also have to be very flexible, because ultimately what matters is their health and my health, and that is the big purpose. But cool things that I found out is that the little boy is measuring 4 pounds 8 ounces already, which I can kind of, I'm like, man, this boy is big. I can feel him. I feel like he's heavy. So although I'm still getting told, here, before I get in the car, I'm going to show you again. I'm still getting told that belly, woohoo, the belly, people are like, oh, you don't even look that far along. Although I haven't heard that one in a while, because I do feel like I'm getting bigger and bigger every single day. But so anyway, he's measuring that far along, so we'll see when he comes. I've actually, from the very, very beginning, starting with HCG numbers, the levels, everything has always been higher. So I almost wonder if he is going to come early. Oops. I almost wonder if he is going to come early, but who knows, guys? Who knows? I am getting things ready for this little guy. He still doesn't have a name, so if you have creative boy names, please drop them down. Yeah, you can have fun with it, but we are having the hardest time coming up with a name for this little guy. And we didn't come up with Bryson's name until after he came out and we saw him. And that might be the case for this guy too, but we had Bryson. Bryson was a joke. Like, we called the baby Bryson the entire pregnancy since we found out he was a boy. So it wasn't like a name that and we had other names. We went to the hospital with other names that we were considering. And I'm telling you right now, we have no names. So that Bryce and I agree on. Let's just put it like that. So if you have any good names, especially names that start with a B, extra points if it's a BR, and it's unique, we'd love to hear them. But I would like to hear any other names, but I like unique names. I don't like Johns. There's nothing wrong with Johns, but I don't like your stereotypical, you hear the names, in every class there's somebody with that name, that type of name. I would rather have unique names, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm done. I need to go home. My kids are with my parents, and it is hot. So I'm going to go home. And thanks for following along. Bye.